Nestled on the west coast of Hawaii's Big Island, Kailua Kona is a tropical paradise. Located in the sunny Kona District, Kailua Kona has warm temperatures year-round, making it a popular summer destination spot for tourists and nature lovers alike. Known for its pristine sandy beaches, the area is teeming with fun water activities, from snorkeling and scuba diving to parasailing and ocean tours. For first-timers, the Big Island is undoubtedly one of the best Hawaiian islands to visit. The largest island in the U.S., it spans more than 4,000 square miles. So, here is the list of 10 best things to do in Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Mountain Thunder Coffee Plantation. Mountain Thunder Coffee Plantation is located just outside Kailua Kona town, a winding 20-minute drive up into the mountains. You can take a free 20-minute tour of the roastery and plantation every half hour from 9:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m., 7 days a week, to learn more about the workings of the plantation. Of course, there'll be free coffee samples along the way. Once you've got your coffee fix, make sure to check off the self-guided lava tube and nature walk, a highlight reel of Hawaiian horticulture and wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for chameleons, parrots, and butterflies, with scenic views of the coast to boot. Interesting handicrafts and to-go coffee are aplenty at the on-site store, while the plantation's Roast Master Experience Tour, a 90-minute hands-on with the master roaster, is ideal for a group of coffee connoisseurs. Number 2. Night snorkel or dive with manta rays. Snorkeling or diving with manta rays is a bucket list experience for anyone visiting the Big Island. These majestic creatures are the largest rays in the world, although they're extremely docile and friendly toward people. The Kona coast is one of the only places in the world where you can see the rays up close. During your night dive or snorkel, you'll be swimming around a board that has a big spotlight. The light illuminates the plankton, which therefore attracts the hungry manta rays. It's an unforgettable sight to have these gentle giants swimming and barrel rolling just inches away from your group. If you'd rather view the mantas from dry land, then there's a viewing spot in front of the Sheraton Kona Resort and Spa, Manta Village, and the Mauna Kea Beach Hotel, Manta Point. Number 3. Kealakekua Bay. Snorkeling in Kealakekua Bay has always been one of the top things to do in Kona, Hawaii. But Kealakekua Bay is so much more than one of the best snorkel spots in Hawaii. Located on the Kona coast on Hawaii Island, a dozen miles south of Kailua Kona, the Kealakekua Bay area is home to many historical sites, like the ancient village of Kawaloa and the Captain Cook Monument. In 1973, it was put on the National Register of Historic Places and was also named a Marine Life Conservation District. Shielded from winds by Mauna Loa, Kealakekua Bay's waters are calm and clear, making it perfect for Kona snorkeling. Plus, as a Marine Life Conservation District, its waters are full of colorful varieties of fish and sea life. Sea Paradise offers morning snorkel tours and afternoon snorkel tours to Kealakekua Bay, departing from Kauhu. When it comes to things to do in Hawaii, snorkeling at Kealakekua Bay should be at the top of the list. Number 4. Koloko Honokohau National Historical Park. The Koloko Honokohau National Historical Park, on the western tip of the Big Island, is a must-visit for anyone with an interest in Hawaiian culture and history. Covering over 100 acres of coast and rainforest, and designated as a National Historic Landmark in 1962, Koloko Honokohau tells the story of an ancient Hawaiian settlement, thought to be one of the first on the island, through its many archaeological ruins, including heiau, temples, fish ponds, and petroglyph fields. Made up of distinct units, namely the ancient fish ponds of Kalako and the sandy beaches and ancient settlements of Honokohau, the park is home to an incredible array of natural and cultural features. Feeling adventurous? A popular activity here is unsurprisingly snorkeling. Keep your eyes peeled for tropical fish, sea turtles. These guys wander onto the shores too. And, if you're lucky, humpback whales, which can be seen offshore from December to April. Number 5. Kona Salt Farm. Proudly being the only salt farm on the Big Island, Kona Salt Farm, which sits on 7 acres of oceanfront space at the beautiful Kona Kealakekua Point, is a great place to learn about the production of salt and how it's used in everyday life, not just for cooking. Harvesting salts and minerals from deep on the ocean floor, some 2,000 feet below the surface. A visit to this unique attraction dives into the behind-the-scenes salt harvesting process of one of the highest quality finishing salts in the world, from start to finish, exploring topics like hand harvesting and solar evaporation. Now, very much a tourist attraction, due to the rare mineral-rich product seldom found elsewhere, the Kona Salt Farms runs regular tours for those who want to learn about the process and taste some gourmet salts at the end. And of course, you'll have the chance to sample the very best batches alongside refreshing Hawaiian fruits and vegetables. Number 6. The Vanillery. If you're interested in another farm tour, the Vanillery near the Kona International Airport is an excellent option. All the vanilla orchids are hand-grown by a husband and wife duo who use the beans to make vanilla extract, bath products, and seasonings. Even before you see the orchids, you'll be able to smell them from afar. Although you're more than welcome just to come here to shop, it's well worth the time and money to book a tour of the grounds. You'll learn about the entire production of growing, harvesting, and taking care of vanilla. And to cap off your tour, you'll get to taste real vanilla ice cream made with their beans. If you're looking for a cool souvenir, then check out their DIY vanilla extract kit. You'll be able to scoop out your own beans from the pod to soak in an alcohol of your choice to make your own flavoring. The Vanillery is truly one of the more unique farm tours on the island and a must-see for any foodie or sweet tooth. Number 7. Kona Farmers Market. The Kona Farmers Market should be top of your list when it comes to things to do in Kailua Kona. Open air and set up in the heart of downtown on Ali'i Drive, this vibrant market consisting of more than 40 different vendors offers fresh produce, handcrafted gifts, and tasty Hawaiian snacks like shave ice and mochi. The Kona Farmers Market is held every Wednesday and Saturday from dusk until dawn, year-round, and also offers a wide range of local arts and crafts. It's near impossible to walk away empty-handed. So make sure to explore the different stalls selling everything from locally made honey and fragrant flowers to infamous Kona coffee, enormous macadamia nuts, handmade bread, and a host of exotic and colorful fruits hard to come by elsewhere. Number 8. Magic Sands Beach Park. A wide, sandy crescent beach situated on the outskirts of Kailua Kona town. Magic Sands, or Laloa Beach Park, as it's also known, is one of the most idyllic spots on the island for swimming, sunbathing, and simply taking in the views on the epic sunsets. While it's not quite as big as some of the other beaches on this list, what Magic Sands lacks in natural beauty, it more than makes up for with its world-famous bodyboarding waves and excellent beginner surf conditions. Plus, with lifeguards on site, not to mention restrooms, showers, picnic areas, and a volleyball court, and Magic's Beach Grill just around the corner, it makes for a wonderful family affair. Fun fact, the name originates from the beach's tendency to totally vanish overnight due to the high winter surf. By day, it's a family-friendly stretch of golden sand under the shadows of palm trees. By night, the ocean trudges the sand away, unveiling the dark lava rock below. Number 9. Ocean Rider Seahorse Farm. The Hawaii Seahorse Farm, set on the Big Island's northwestern coastline in Kailua Kona town, is open on weekdays and offers visitors an up-close look at these gentle creatures. Be aware that reservations are required. If you buy your ticket online in advance, you can expect to pay $69 for visitors 10 years and up, $59 for children ages 5 to 9, or $7 for children ages 4 and under. Admire over 25 different species and watch them go about their everyday lives, from eating and socializing to giving birth and, of course, swimming around in their tanks. Operating since 1998 under the mission to save the seahorse and the coral reefs in which they live, rest assured that your visit here will be both educational and eco-friendly. Insightful tours of the 3-acre oceanfront farm are available daily. Number 10. Kailua Octopus Farm. Situated on the Big Island's northwestern coast, in Hilo Bay, Kailua Octopus Farm is a conservation-focused research facility that specializes in breeding octopuses to repopulate the surrounding oceans. If you want to visit the octopus farm, you have to make a reservation beforehand. You can take a group or private tour of the facility and learn all about these fascinating creatures from the experts who work here and get a chance to see them being fed. Moreover, you can meet many of them up close and touch them. Sure, it's certainly one of the more unconventional things to do in Kailua Kona, but that's exactly why it deserves a spot atop the bucket list. Hot tip, thanks to its location just north of Kona, right next to the airport, a visit is cleverly combined with the Kona Sea Salt attraction and/or the Ocean Rider Seahorse farm next door. Number 11. Sample Kona coffee. You don't have to be a coffee aficionado to appreciate a good cup of joe. Kona coffee is one of the most expensive coffees in the world, as it can only be produced in a few select places on the island. There are so many great coffee shops where you can sample the smooth and robust flavors of Kona coffee. But if you want to dive deeper, we recommend booking a coffee farm tour to learn more about how the beans are grown, harvested, and roasted. Plus, they usually end with a coffee tasting. We did the farm walk and tasting at Hala Tree Coffee, although Mountain Thunder Coffee has a variety of unique tours like nature walks, 4x4 plantation tours, and roastery experiences in addition to their free farm tour. Number 12. Kona Cloud Forest Sanctuary. This lush forest, nestled atop Mount Hualalai and spread across some 70 acres, is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on Earth. The Kona Cloud Forest Sanctuary is home to some of Hawaii's rarest and most endangered bird species, as well as several thousand different types of native plants, including over 100 varieties of bamboo and gigantic tree ferns that tower close to 30 feet high. As the only tropical cloud forest in the United States, a visit here is an absolute must for any nature lover, with miles of hiking trails to explore and a variety of different plant and bird species to discover. If you're lucky, you might even spot one of the resident Hawaiian honey creepers. There are also several ranger-led tours available if you want to learn more about the forest and its inhabitants, though these need to be booked in advance. Number 13. Original Hawaiian Chocolate Factory. Operating since 1997 under the love and care of Pam and Bob Cooper, the Original Hawaiian Chocolate Factory is the oldest and largest chocolate manufacturer in Hawaii, and the first to use only 100% Hawaiian-grown cocoa beans. You can tour the factory, usually at either 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. time slots, Wednesdays and Fridays, to see how it all happens. Learning about everything from the history of Hawaii's chocolate scene to the cultivation of cacao trees and cocoa beans, and the art of making gourmet Hawaiian chocolates. After you've watched the chocolate being made right before your eyes, you'll be able to sample some of the finished product before popping into the on-site store for a range of chocolate-themed products, including soaps, sauces, roasted cacao nibs, and seasonal specials. Are your cravings not quite crushed? Just around the corner, you'll find the Puna Chocolate Company, another chocoholic paradise that offers educational and delicious tours, as well as the beloved coffee and cacao hike on Wednesdays. The last word. So guys, this was the best list of things to do in Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. With rugged volcanic landscapes, sandy beaches, and laid-back seaside villages, Kona is one of the most visited destinations in Hawaii. But considering it takes up nearly 2/3 of the entire west side of the Big Island, planning what to do on vacation here can be a challenge. There are simply too many sights and attractions worth seeing. We've been lucky enough to spend quite a bit of time in the area, which is why we wanted to share a list of all the best things you can do during your visit. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for the latest upcoming travel videos. Bye-bye. See you.